check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Well, guys, Coach knows this is going to be a hostile environment. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Davis looking to pass. Makes the grab. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Right back to the well. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Man, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. The give on 4th. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and I think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy.
Joe, you wouldn't believe who my game is this week.
Offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Fired it up.
Space. It's Jackson. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He'll try to do it himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll run the counter. Jumped on top of the pile.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Hauls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I'll tell you, the fullback, he's just not a guy that you're going to tackle and catch, right? You got to bring this guy down on the ground. He can make people miss. He's got a little bit of speed. He showed you it right there.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Fans are bringing the noise on first, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
What a luxury for an offense.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Davis will throw. Going for it all. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. The Huskers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Hits the hole. It's Jackson. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Handoff again. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Huskers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Still running at the 40. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Luka.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Hands it off. Knocked down immediately.
The defense blows up the ISO.
Oh my gosh, Siri, let me see. I want to see. Did you make this with Uncle Joey? Wow, dude, that's so cool. You like it? Did you say thank you, Uncle Joey?
Trying to help their defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces the 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Looking for the marker. And he did not make it. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Moving out to the right. Trying to get rid of it.
That really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
Whip it out to the back on the screen. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Low-scoring 1st half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better 2nd half?
Right side, it's Clark. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. The Cornhuskers will line it up on 1st and 10. Press setter downs going to the air. Between the hashes, it's Moore.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
I got down.
He's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down. He came up a little short. Turning it on. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Bo's not feeling good. That's not good.
They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together now. Let's go pay this.
Come on, baby.
Touchdown, Nebraska. They take the lead with the 6.
Let's go defense.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
And now there's a stoppage for an injured Buckeye. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. The run inside. It's Nelson. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Out wide right, it's Nelson. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Huskers look to keep this drive humming. Takes a handoff. It's Nelson. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Can't get him to the ground.
That's boy, Nelson.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. And the Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He'll run it. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Handoff to the fullback. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball. Like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
The snap sets up to throw. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lets it fly. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Split backs here. Making the adjustment. Running inside. It's Nelson. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Throws to the wideout. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Great place to start for this offense. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Flush to the left. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know, at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do